new PROV1 and PROV1X from 2017. For us, the most advanced golf balls we've ever made. The advancements, which I think are really meaningful, we've been talking about, is with new PROV1, golf ball gets significantly longer, and it gets significantly longer through a core change that we've made, resulting in both decreased spin and increased speed. So what golfers get is a significantly longer golf ball. Historically, a lot of golfers, I think, have picked PROV1X because of the distance characteristics and the distance advantage it gave them over V, even if they may have said, yeah, I would prefer the flight or the feel of PROV1. With the changes we've made, distance is no longer a consideration for golfers, and you can feel confident in picking really only on flight, feel, and spin. So that's one of the changes that we made. The other thing that we did on both PROV1 and PROV1X is through aerodynamic breakthroughs, we have improved the flight characteristics. So what's that mean? It means that the way we measure consistent flight is we measure the window that the golf ball flies through downrange. And so we measure it front to back and up and down. We made that window smaller. And what it translates into is less dispersion, more consistent flight, and particularly in windy conditions where wind tends to increase your dispersion, that landing area gets smaller and get more controlled. So whether you're a scratch golfer or you're a 20 handicap, that's something you'd benefit from. So really excited about the advancements. We think they're, like we said, the best two golf balls we've ever introduced.
Great. I mean, you answered a lot of their questions already.
Great.
About spin, difference between the prior line. So let's, I mean, they know what golf balls look like, but
yeah, so this is new PROV1, new PROV1X, and I guess one of the things that's sort of interesting to talk about when you're looking at these side by side and thinking.
So this is the PROV1 and PROV1X.
PROV1X is that one of the sort of characteristics when people talk about the differences are in feel, as an example, and most of the time I think when people talk about feel they associate it with compression. And there is a compression difference between these two golf balls. The PROV1X is about 10 compression points on our scales higher than PROV1. But the other thing is this construction difference that you can see here. The solid core construction of the V versus the dual core construction of the X creates a very different feel, and that different feel is going to play itself out not only in terms of how they feel in full swing shots, but how they sound. So what you get there ultimately is you can see that come to life in the way the construction looks.
Great. So everybody check out the new Titleist PROV1 and Titleist PROV1X.